Antolin, Nashville Contractor Visitor Safety Presentation. We will cover the following: plant layout and restrictions, high visibility vest, fire emergency procedures, severe weather emergency plan, safety orientation, safety cone use, fork trucks and walkways, PPE, lockout tagout, environmental policies. The purpose is to ensure safety requirements are being met and all visitors and contractors are properly informed. Visitors and contractors are expected to promote safety, report unsafe conditions, and ask their Antolin contact if unfamiliar with a process or requirement. Please take time to review the Antolin Nashville plant layout handout, which includes emergency procedures for fire and severe weather, along with basic visitor and contractor safety information. Restricted and allowable areas are marked. Contractors and visitors who may be unattended will receive a copy to use while on site. Please take notice of our exit locations. You will enter and exit at the main lobby or the employee hallway. Please sign in and out each day. There are 5 additional exits for emergency use: shipping on the east, receiving on the west, and 3 along the north wall. High visibility vests are provided for your safety. All contractors and visitors are required to wear a high visibility vest when working in production and operational areas. If there is a fire emergency while you are on site, follow the Antolin Nashville Fire Emergency Plan. Stop what you are doing, shut down electrical equipment if safe to do so, and exit the building using the nearest safe exit. All employees and visitors will meet at a gathering point in the employee parking lot near the employee entrance. A roll call will be performed by Antolin Nashville personnel. Antolin Nashville has a severe weather emergency plan. Once notified by page or when instructed by Antolin personnel, all employees and visitors will immediately stop what they are doing, shut down electrical equipment if safe to do so, and evacuate to a storm shelter area. The employee hallway and locker rooms are appropriately marked with signage for this purpose. Safety guidance and requirements. Safety glasses are required when in production or operational areas. Contractors and visitors must be provided high visibility vests for their safety and identification. Smoking is allowed in designated areas. Lockout tagout requirements must be met by all employees, contractors, and visitors. Firefighting equipment exits and paths to exits must remain clear at all times. Proper shoes for operational areas do not have open toes, backs, or sides and are not elevated. All visitors must comply with posted safety and health requirements as applicable. Safety cone use. If using an aerial lift, safety cones must be utilized to keep traffic at a safe distance from your work. Please also use safety cones as needed to carve out space you need. This is important if you are completing safety-sensitive work near aisleways. Guidance for employees and visitors working near fork truck areas. Be aware of fork truck operating areas. Stay clear of these areas whenever possible. Horns will sound when a driver is coming forward to place a load. They will also be sounding horns at blind corners. Please listen for horns and be aware. Pedestrians have the right-of-way. Please make eye contact with drivers at intersections and when they are near to verify they are aware of your presence. Fork trucks are dangerous, and if a person is struck, serious injury is likely. Please give fork trucks the room they need to operate if they are already in process stacking or unstacking a load. Sometimes cones are used to direct us away from safety-sensitive areas. Please watch for these warnings and stay clear. Antolin Nashville PPE requirements. Safety glasses plant-wide. Cut-resistant glove and sleeve when using a knife. Gloves and sleeve when using hot glue. Hearing protection at water jets and grinders. Face shield and gloves when fueling a fork truck. Fall protection when working above 6 feet. Steel-toe shoes if completing maintenance work or using a crane. Lockout tagout. Lockout tagout must be appropriately used to ensure your safety when performing service or maintenance on any machine where unexpected startup or release of stored energy could cause injury, placing any part of your body where you could be caught or trapped by moving machinery. If you have not been trained and authorized to complete lockout tagout, you may not complete service or maintenance on equipment in this facility. Antolin Nashville Environmental Management System. Our ISO 14001 Environmental Management System helps us control our environmental impacts. We are committed to encouraging continuous improvement in our environmental system and behavior, establishing and regularly reviewing objectives and targets, ensuring compliance, conserving resources and energy. During your visit, you're expected to promote these commitments as applicable with regard to the work you do. A copy of our policy is included within the contractor safety procedure. Please discuss any chemical usage needs with your Antolin Nashville contact, along with proper disposal methods and any waste that may be generated. Special authorizations. Depending on the scope of work and reason for your visit, you may need special authorization to conduct certain types of activities. Hot work. You must be issued a permit to conduct any hot work at Antolin Nashville. Aerial lift safety. Contractors must obtain special permission from facility management prior to using an aerial lift on site. Only trained and authorized operators are allowed to use aerial lifts. Industrial truck safety. Contractors must obtain special permission from facility management prior to using an industrial truck on site. Only trained and authorized drivers are allowed to use industrial trucks. Concrete cutting, subgrade work. All subgrade work must be pre-approved so that underground utilities can be investigated. Crane safety. Contractors must obtain special permission from facility management prior to using a crane at this facility. You must be trained and authorized prior to operating a crane. If any of the above is required, the contractor or Antolin Nashville contract monitor must coordinate with the facility manager, assistant facility manager, or safety engineer to obtain authorizations. Contractors may be required to submit training certifications or demonstrate ability prior to completing work. Thank you for your attention to these important safety guidelines. Please let your Antolin Nashville contact know if you have any special concerns or needs related to safety. Have a safe visit.